Hi YouTube, this is Kai, or Loose for Life, coming in to you with week 7. Um, my original weight was 273 in March 2012, pre-surgery 249, and today I weighed in at 226.4. That is a little over 1 pound loss since last week, and it makes sense to me because I'm kind of going into my PMS week, and I always have water weight gain at that time. Any loss is a good loss, so I'm happy about that. I have no complaints whatsoever. But it does also let me know that I do need to increase my exercise, because my exercise really has not been on point. I've been using things like the walking DVD and housework when I'm like really into it, and breaking a sweat for at least 20 minutes. I've been using that as my exercise. But I think I need to do something a little bit more organized. Once I get home from work, it's a little tough with the boys because it's time to cook dinner and get homework done, get the bath, get the boys bathed and into the bed. But I'm going to figure something out, because I don't take no for an answer when it comes to my health. And we don't make excuses, okay? That's what I tell my son. We don't make excuses. We just figure out a different way to do it. So that's what I'm going to do. That's my plan, or my mission for the week. This week I feel really good. My energy level is high. I am still doing things like practicing and making sure I get my vitamins in, practicing eating slower. I think that I might have learned my lesson by now, as far as eating too fast and feeling that hurt or stuck feeling right in the esophagus. It hurts like I don't know what. I haven't done that, I don't think, all week. Or if I did, it may have been once at the beginning of the week, and I think now I'm kind of like, okay, that's enough, I get it. Uh, excuse me, please. So I'm trying to eat slowly, and, trying to eat slowly, and that seems to work out a lot better. And I'm learning things to do to fill that awkward void that I was talking about feeling when I take a bite, and then it's like, what do I do while I chew? I am so used to scarfing, guys. I mean, I've been scarfing food for years. Growing up, I was a member of the Clean Plate Club. That was always something that was extremely important and impressed upon us by my grandpa, who, cooked for us every night. And it was always like, who's going to be a member of the Clean Plate Club? And then my grandmother on my other side of the family, my father's mother, would tell us things like, oh, well, if you finish all your food, I'm going to take you shopping this weekend to go get a pretty sweater from, like one of the department stores that was in our area at the time. But I just remember that. And you know what? God bless their souls, because they had good intentions. They wanted us to eat so that we would be healthy. And at no time did they ever think like they may have been causing some detriment. They just really knew that, healthy children ate. And, perhaps in their time, food was harder to come by, and they had the means to provide it for us, and they thought that they were doing something good. But now that we know better, we have to do better. And I'm trying to retrain myself on better eating habits, as well as training my children for better eating habits, because I have noticed that I kind of fall back into my old routines when it comes time to feed the children. I catch myself saying things like clean your plate, or if they want seconds of something, not really monitoring the quantity that they've already taken in or the calorie count. I'm just like, yeah, they want more food, let me get it. Like, it's almost like not a panic, but it's almost like, an automatic pilot thing I kind of go into, like, eat, 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 eat. So that's something that I'm working on this week as well. So I told you how I feel physically. Emotionally, I feel really good. I feel like the surgery was a good idea. And I feel optimistic that things will, be fine. It still is a little discouraging to only be able to eat 3 or 4 bites at a meal. Um, but like I said in my video last week, you know what? I have to just get over it because that's not something I'm gonna harp on and like let be an issue when that is the reason I got the surgery. I guess maybe I didn't I did not think that part through long enough or hard enough, or perhaps it's the type of thing that you don't know until you know. Either way, it's gonna have to be okay because that stomach is gone, and I'm gonna have to learn to work with what I have and to make it part of my life. Excuse me. Um, So that's where I am emotionally. Um, what else did I want to share with you guys? I have tried to take measurements. I think I'm going to just do my waist and my neck because, I don't know. I did like measurements all over my body, but I'm doing it, like myself with one hand, and I'm not really sure how great that turned out. But the day I got home from surgery, around my waist, and that's just like where my belly button is, the umbilical area, um, I was 50 inches around. And yesterday I measured and it was 44 inches. So that's 6 inches lost there. And my neck, which was 20 inches yesterday, was 16 inches. And it's so interesting that your neck size is the same amount of, your inches around your neck are the same as the size of your pants, or, your waist size that you're wearing. So I think that's pretty interesting. And that rang true for me. I mean, I did like the arms and all of that, but I did not write it down, and I can't remember, and, whatever. This jacket that I'm wearing is an NSV. This is a size 14-16. I've not worn this jacket where it fit. I mean, like, I've worn it, but it didn't close. I just kind of threw it on as an over. I have not worn this since 2003, back when I first met my husband, and this is the size I was when I met him, probably just a little bit smaller, but this is kind of like that size. So this is a little reminiscent of that, and he seems to be enjoying the weight loss. I catch him staring at me out the side of his eye, so that's nice. It's kind of like put a spark back into our relationship. It's a lot of fun. I noticed today it is a lot easier to walk. My thighs are not rubbing the way they used to. I've lost quite a bit of inches in my thighs. I did not measure them initially, so I don't have anything to compare them with. But in my pants, the fact that my thighs don't rub anymore, like all of those things lets me know that, my thighs are so much smaller. And I can see the loose skin on my inner thigh. It's not terrible. I mean, it's noticeable. I definitely notice it, and I had on some short shorts the other day, and my sister noticed that we were here in the house, and she noticed, and she was like, wow, look at your legs, and, like you really lost a lot of weight in them. And I noticed that. So, I'm going to start toning because we don't want to be dealing with unnecessary loose skin. If I can do something about it, I'm going to do something about it. So that's that. Other than that, I can't really think of anything else. I think I said in the last video, I'm able to eat pretty much everything. I think lettuce gave me a tough time the other day. I had loose stools all day yesterday, and I think it was because I had a salad the day before. So I did have some more salad today just because I kind of want to see if that's what it was. But any other veggies I've not had a tough time with. I have been able to eat any veggie I want to eat. I can eat beef, chicken, fish. That's all I've tried so far. I'm still doing the protein shakes in the morning, followed by a snack mid-morning, followed by lunch, which I told you is about the size of the palm of my hand. I can probably eat about that much, and it has to be eaten very, very slowly. If I make a mistake and eat too fast, I do have to wait and go back to that if I want to eat more. But the other day, I mean, or today I was thinking, like, why even go back to it to, like, try and finish it? That's just more of me doing that thing where I feel like I need to finish what's on my plate and be a member of the Clean Plate Club. I'm not hungry, so why do I need to eat it? Um, okay, so that's that. So then that's followed by a lunch, and after lunch, I am doing an afternoon snack. I seem to be, like, really ravenous around 2. So I've been doing like either sunflower seeds, pistachio nuts, an energy bar, or not an energy bar, but a protein bar, or something high in protein, a mozzarella stick, or mozzarella cheese, or provolone cheese, and some lunch meat kind of wrapped up, and just eat that. And that seems to do the trick for me. Um, and then when I get home, there's dinner, and I'm trying to end the evening with another protein shake. I'm not sure how that's going to go because really I just crave water because my water is like injected in between those little, those little areas where I have because it's the whole 30-minute thing. So that's what I'm doing now. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to post them, as a comment. Ask any questions that you have. No question is too personal or too invasive. Ask it. I'll certainly, respond back to you. I'd like to thank all of my new subscribers. Please forgive me for not writing down your names. I just didn't, but I see you there, and I'm excited about you, and I thank you for everybody who's already subscribed to me for quite a while. I thank you so much, and I want to thank my girl in Baltimore, Sleeved Singer, for my shout-out on your last video. I really, really appreciate that. That was nice. I was like, Loose for Life? Oh, what? That's me. Like... So thank you so much. So thank you for your support as well as thank you for the shout out. It meant a lot to me. Okay, this video is getting long. It's 12 minutes. I'm going to go ahead and end it here. To everybody who is having surgery coming up, I wish you the best, Godspeedy recovery to you. And for everyone who has already been sleeved, I wish you continued success. All right, I'll talk to you guys soon.